In this video, I am going to show you how to use the 5 love languages to improve your relationship. You've been trying, you've been showing up, doing nice things, saying the right words, but somehow it's just not landing. But here's the reality, guys. Love isn't about doing more. It's about doing what matters most to the other person. Today, you'll learn how to stop misfiring with your affection and finally connect in a way your partner truly understands. Because when you speak the right love language, everything changes. The tension eases, the closeness grows, and suddenly love doesn't feel like a guessing game anymore. Stick with me, guys, because by the end of this video, you'll not only understand the 5 love languages, you'll know how to use them to build a deeper, more fulfilling connection that lasts. This feeling of disconnect, where love and action seem to get lost in translation, is incredibly common. A popular and helpful way to understand this comes from the work of Dr. Gary Chapman, a counselor who noticed a distinct pattern after years of working with couples. He saw that couples were often misunderstanding each other's fundamental needs for love. In his best-selling book, The 5 Love Languages, he introduced a powerful idea. Everyone tends to have different preferences for how they give and receive love. Think of it like this. If you were pouring your heart out with beautiful poetic phrases in French, it would be wonderful, but if your partner only understands Japanese, the full impact of your sincerity might not last. They would appreciate the sentiment, but the deep meaning behind your words might be partially lost. They wouldn't feel the full weight of your love. Dr. Chapman created an analogy for this, the emotional love tank. He suggested that every person has one. When it's full, we feel connected, secure, and appreciated. When it's empty, we feel lonely and insecure. So the trick is that the tank fills up most effectively when love is expressed in a way we can easily recognize and appreciate. You could be showering your partner with gifts, amazing gifts too, but if their tank has a bigger intake valve for something like quality time, your well-intentioned effort might not be as effective as they could be. The key to a thriving relationship is to stop guessing and start learning the specific ways your partner feels most loved. So let's go through the 5 languages from his framework and see if we can uncover the one your partner might be secretly hoping for. As we explore these, think about your partner and think about yourself too as well. What makes you feel truly, deeply loved? First up, we have words of affirmation. This language is all about using words to build someone up. If this is your partner's preferred language, they'll strive on hearing you say things like, I love you, but it goes deeper. They want to hear the why. Specific, sincere compliment means the world to them. Things like, you handled that stressful situation so well today. I'm really proud of you. Or, I really appreciate you taking the time to listen to me vent tonight. These words are the words that fill their love tank. On the flip side, for someone who values words of affirmation, harsh or critical words can be devastating, cutting deeper than they might for others. If you notice your partner lights up at a thoughtful compliment, or he or she wilts under criticism, this might be a language they highly value. Next is acts of service. For this person, guys, actions really do speak louder than words. This language is about doing things you know your partner would like you to do. You show love by serving them and making their life easier. It can be as simple as making them tea in the morning without being asked, taking out the trash because you know they hate doing it, or running an errand to take something off their very full plate. The key is that these acts are done out of kindness, not obligation. Doing them with a sigh and a resentful attitude doesn't really count. For a person who values this language, a broken commitment or a lazy, unhelpful attitude can feel like a direct message that you don't care. Is your partner not asking for praise, but just for a helping hand? This is something that you can look into. So the next one is called receiving gifts. It's really important to understand this one really well. This language isn't about materialism, not at all, guys. The gift itself is a tangible symbol that you were thinking of them, a visual representation of love. For someone who speaks this language, a surprising bar of their favorite chocolate on a random Tuesday can mean more than an expensive birthday present. It says, I saw this and thought of you. It could be a flower you picked up on a walk or a framed picture of a happy memory. The value is in the thoughtfulness. Forgetting special occasions can be especially hurtful to this person, not because of the lack of the gift, but because it can make them feel forgotten. Then there's quality time. This love language is all about giving your partner your undivided attention. It's not about just being in the same room. It's about being truly present together. In our modern world, this one can be the hardest to give. Quality time means putting your phone down, turning off the TV, making eye contact, and genuinely listening. It's like taking a walk together just to talk. It's having a date night where you are 100% focused on each other. When you're multitasking while you're supposed to be together, a person whose love language is quality time feels like they are less important than whatever is on your screen. This is one of the most commonly preferred love languages, and in a world full of distractions, it might be the very thing your partner is craving. The final love language, guys, is physical touch. This language isn't just about the bedroom. People who value this feel love through all kinds of physical affection. A hug, holding hands while you walk, a hand on their back as you pass by, or cuddling on the sofa. These are the things that fill their love tank. It's about connection and reassurance. A simple goodbye kiss or a welcome home hug can set the tone for the entire day. For this person, neglect or withholding touch can feel like an emotional rejection. Of course, it's vital to always respect boundaries and ensure that touch is welcome and consensual. So, after hearing all five, have you had a light bulb moment? Do you see your partner in one of these descriptions or more than one of these descriptions? So, the answer to the title of this video, your partner is begging for this love language, isn't a single one of the five. While some people may have a clear primary preference, many people, guys, have like a number of the five, like 2 or 3 of them. Recent studies show that most people value all of these expressions of love, not just one. The love language your partner is truly begging for is intentionality. Okay, so the problem in many relationships isn't that you have different preferences. It's the lack of awareness and the unintentional neglect that comes from it. So the magic happens when you make a conscious choice to express love in ways that are meaningful to them, not just what's easiest for you. Okay, so understanding the concept is the first step, but putting it into practice is where the real transformation happens. So it requires empathy, communication, and a willingness to step outside your comfort zone. So maybe you're not a naturally touchy, feely person. So initially, physical touch requires conscious effort, or perhaps giving compliments just feels awkward. So this is what it means when people say love is a choice. You are choosing to love your partner in a way they need to be loved. So how do you stop guessing and start knowing for sure? A great way to start this conversation is to explore the 5 love languages quiz together. You can take it yourself and then, more importantly, ask your partner to take it. And once you know your preferences, I would genuinely love for you to come back here and share them in the comments. What are your top love languages? What about your partners? Seeing the different combination is a powerful reminder that we all love differently. If you love this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel for more psychological insights. And I will check you on the next one, guys.